Hey everyone, today we're going to show you how to put together a VegTrug. Here's what it looks like when it's done. Start by laying out all the pieces on the floor to make sure you have everything. The only extra tool we needed was a Phillips head screwdriver. Each set of the legs is made from an A and a B leg, and they should be mirror images of one another. Just lining things up on the legs. So this bar needs to go between these two sets. Same on the other side. And then these are the side panels to go on to the side. Start putting the screw, the big hole, line it up on the small side, and plug it through. I've tightened the first one on a little bit, and I've just fed the second one through while I can still see. So I haven't tightened it fully. And then I'll need to use the screwdriver to push it right the way through, and then start tightening that as well. So this is one set of the legs done, and it's the same again on the other side. Put the H on its side, and we'll be putting the side panels on now. So with the long hex screws and a washer, we need to pop that in and tighten them on. And you want the panel extending out on the same side where the bit large round hole is on the H. So that round hole goes in the same direction as the panel. Be careful of over tightening because you will dimple the panels. On the instructions, it's hard to see, but there's an extra set of lines between the two H's. Those are the round poles. So make sure you put them in before you fasten the second H on. In the round tubes, there's one hole drilled on one end and not on the other. That doesn't matter. Just stick it in any way you want. This is the first step of the directions. Finished. We've got two of these side panels. They'll go on here, and they will have this piece extending between them. For putting the side panels on, it's still using the long screws, and make sure you use the washers. It doesn't say it on the directions, but you still need them, and there's plenty to use. Using the long screws, it goes from the outside of the side panels and into the middle supporting beam. We haven't tightened the second side as much as the other side because we want to leave a little bit of room for putting the slopes in, so there's a little bit of wiggle room. We're just inserting the slopes now, and make sure you have it so that the holes for the screws are on the top side. So if you put it in upside down, you won't be able to get to them. We're just putting the second slope in now. I just wanted to remind you to make sure that you put washers on all of the screws for the slopes. Once you've got the slopes in, make sure you remember to tighten up the screws on the side as well. The last thing to do is to put the little plastic caps into the holes. That's to keep water from getting in. Make sure they're completely sealed. So there's two on each leg and two on each side. Here is the completed VegTrug with the liner in it, ready to be filled up with soil. Thanks for watching. See you later.
Our plan today, Trevor and I have come down and we're actually going to put up this base. This is the base of the greenhouse.